Hi there, and welcome to the Screencast session for the Navigate Recovery platform. So my team and I make up the Crusaders, and we're a part of Dr. Barakat's Fall 2021 Software Development 2 class. And we were tasked with taking on a previous project from Team Avatar, a team in her Software Development 2 class from Spring 2021, and being able to finish all the remaining user stories that were left uncompleted, and also adding new features that would overall help the user experience and UI of the website. So let's go ahead and get started. So while we sign in so that we can have those admin privileges, let me tell you what Navigate Recovery is about. So Navigate Recovery is going to use this website so that they can better manage their resources and their partners as they continue to help people in the community overcome their addiction. So this website is definitely going to be in use every day as they go to bedside help sessions with those in recovery and are allocating resources to those who need them. So first, let's go ahead and start with the homepage. So when you sign in, it'll redirect you to the homepage, and we have been able to make this a little bit more responsive to user movements, such as like mouse movements, and also just be better fit for those quirks that we don't really realize that we have when we use a website. So personally, I thought, when I go to a homepage, I don't necessarily look for a button that says home. I click on the icon that is available. And so I made this icon over here, and it'll redirect you back to the home page for better use overall and experience on the user's part. So now let's go ahead and get to the partner page. So the partner page allows those using the website to be able to view all of the available partners for Navigate Recovery, as well as see any of the information here. So when you click on See More, it'll pop up this card, and if there's any hidden information that wasn't able to make it in these smaller boxes on the actual formal index page, then it'll pop up a card and let you see all of that remaining information. So it's pretty cool. We have a couple of partner resources right now, but as they continue to use it, they'll be able to add and edit these, and we'll show you those functionalities on the admin privileges. So let's also go ahead and get to the resources before we get into the admin. So the resources allows Navigate Recovery to be able to view and edit all the resources that they allocate to those who they're helping. So they have 154 resources at the moment, and this website allows them to be able to manage all that information. That's a lot of information to manage, and so we were able to build some filters that allow them to go ahead and exit out any other resources that are not what they're looking for. So let's go ahead and put Atlanta and then get filtered resources. So as you can see now we have 26 resources, and it's going to all appear right here, so that they can quickly go ahead and figure out what resources they need to send their peers to, and it'll definitely make everything way more efficient and effective. So let's go ahead and put Get All Resources again. And so this resets all the filters. You can also just do Reset Filters, and it'll do the same thing. And when you do this, it's going to reset everything, so you can just continue to put in different resources if you're working with multiple people. And we also were able to implement this pagination on the bottom. So when you have the default list, you can go ahead and see that there's only 15 resources being displayed at a time. And we wanted to do this to avoid, an overload of information on the user part, because it could definitely be hard to, be scrolling and all the boxes kind of look the same. You kind of get lost in the information, right? So this pagination, when you click on one, we're on the first page already. So we have 15 resources. You click on number 2, it'll show you 15 more resources, and it goes all the way to 11 pages. And then the last one, there's only 4 resources because there's 154 resources right now. So again, we can reset these filters, and we have everything again. So that is the resources page. And also let me just quickly show you the See More. So when you click on a resource, you can see all the information that's available for that resource, and you can also refer a peer. So let's go ahead and say, let me just put this quick email and submit. And so this refer a peer was successful, and now you can cancel, close, and then this will come in handy later when I show you the usage. So let's quickly go ahead and show you that usage part as well. So let's show resource usage from this month. So as you can see, we had done previously right now the 24/7 house resource, and we put the refer a peer. So now that one time will appear there as well. And if we were to go back and do it again, it's going to keep incrementing by 1 and 1 for the amount of times that you refer a peer to that specific resource every month. And you can see all the resources and all the times that it was used. And one thing that we were also able to do was implement a download CSV file so that they can generate monthly reports with this information. so now let's get into the admin privileges. So the admin privileges have more functions that they can use to, again, better manage these resources. So for ad users, again, right now we only have 2 accounts that are available for access to this. So we have the coach account and we have the admin account. And so the admin account has access to add different users that might have access to this website. So you can make all that information and you can add them in. But we don't need to add in anyone right now, so we're just going to skip over that. And you can also remove users. So we'll go to that. Oh, there's actually 3 users currently on this website. So yes, we have 3. We have 2 admin users and 1 coach user right now. And so if I wanted to remove any of these, I could just select this and then delete selected users, but we're not going to do that. We don't want to mess any of that up right now. So we're going to go back to admin, and now we're going to do edit partners. So that previous partners page, you can edit that information because, again, information changes all the time. Phone numbers change, emails might change, and you want to be able to keep that information up to date because then it just becomes useless information that is taking up space and it's just not going to be in use anymore. So if we want to change Virginia Dixon's information, we can go on here and we can change her name, the phone number, any of that information. We can add some notes, and then you can save, or you can also delete. If, for example, let's say this person is not working with that resource anymore, then we can just delete their information and, again, free up that space. But we don't want to make any changes right now, so we're just going to cancel. And we have all the partners, again, popping up right here, and you can also create a new partner as well. And so it'll give you this little form so you can create partners. And so that is that functionality. And so let's go ahead and do the edit partner schema. So edit partner schema is going to work directly with the database that we have. And so this is going to be able to say, okay, we can currently have partners and put in information for their name, their phone, their email, and their notes, right? But let's say we want to put an address, right? We want to add that field so that we can start keeping track of, okay, well, let's say we need to ship some things to our partners and we need to have that information. And so now they can go in here and they can, let's say they don't even need notes. They can delete notes. But let's say we wanted to, again, add that address attribute. So now we can put address in here and then we can just add a default value. And so that is definitely going to come in handy because we don't want to make it a requirement for our client to know how to use the database that we were using. It's just not feasible. It's not realistic. So we wanted to make this all readily available on our website so they can just quickly come here and just make those changes right away. So now we're going back to admin. And now let's add resources. So again, you might have new people that you're working with, new organizations that are available for Navigate Recovery to refer their peers to. And so you're going to add in all that information. And so that, again, it'll just pop up when you go into the resources page. And again, currently we have 154. So there's definitely room for more, but Navigate Recovery already does work with a lot of people, so that's pretty cool. They have a really large organization. And so let's go ahead and get to the edit resource schema. It's very similar to that edit partner schema. So again, they can go in there, they can add more attributes into their database that they want to have. Currently, they have a lot of them, but you never know. There's things coming up that sometimes we just didn't think about originally, and we're like, hey, we might want to keep track of that information. So they're allowed to do that directly through the website. And again, it's just going to go back to that resource usage page that we had seen previously, but that is also available through the admin side. And so, yeah, so that is our page. You know, we were able to get this project. A lot of it was finished from the previous team that did an amazing job, Team Avatar, with this website. But we were definitely able to come in here and get our hands dirty with working on the UI and adding some functionalities that maybe did have issues that were undetected, or just things that we thought about would be really nice for the user to have. So that is overall the website for Navigate Recovery. We're going to log out, and then we'll go back to this homepage right here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.